Hello, how's it going today? I'm here in Commissioners Park in Ottawa, Ontario for the Canadian Tulip Festival. This festival first started back in 1953 and ever since has been a staple here in Ottawa to have springtime. And as you can see behind me, there are so many beautiful tulips that I'm really excited to go explore. The festival is on from May 10th to May 20th, 2024, so let's go and explore all the amazing tulips. So as we can see here, that we've got lots of booths and people selling awesome things. There's some food trucks, lots of people in the park tonight. One of the great things that they have at the Tulip Festival is this self-guided Tulip Legacy Tour. There's 7 stops that you can make, and here we are at the first one. It says on all the banners different things that relate to the tulips and the land around it. So this one talks about the land acknowledgement of the Algonquin people from over 8,000 years ago. And as we go along, I will show you all of the different stops that we can make to learn about the history of where tulips came from and the land that we stand on. So as you walk along in Commissioners Park, there's this statue called the Man with Two Hats. It has a special story. During the Second World War, Canadian soldiers played a crucial role in the liberation of the Netherlands. With the donation of this monument, an expression of joy and a celebration of freedom, the Netherlands pays lasting tribute to Canada. There's an identical statue like this one in the Netherlands as well. And there's even a story that goes along with how tulips came to Ottawa from the Netherlands, which we'll get to shortly. So as we can see, there's hundreds of different colors of tulips out here. And a fun fact, there's over 1 million tulips planted throughout the city of Ottawa. So one of the amazing things about the Tulip Festival is that tulips were brought here from the Netherlands, and there's a whole story but here's a really nice mural of some tulip fields in the Netherlands. Okay, so let's get into our story from World War II about how the Canadian Armed Forces helped liberate the Netherlands. It was 1945, and Germany had occupied the Netherlands. And the first wave of the Canadian Army swept north, liberating more of the Netherlands from German occupation and providing food and medical aid to the starving population. Throughout April and May of 1945, Canadian and other Allied forces were enthusiastically welcomed by the Dutch people, freed from almost 5 years of German occupation. It became known as the Sweetest Spring, and it created a lasting relationship between the Netherlands and Canada. The liberation of the Netherlands is now known as one of the best things that happened in World War II. It's a history that binds the two countries together. And the tulips in Ottawa are an excellent reminder of the brave Canadian soldiers who liberated parts of the Netherlands in 1945. These infantrymen are celebrating at the end of the war together with the Dutch. The joy in everyone's faces just speaks volumes. And so a lot of the tulips were given to Canada from the Netherlands. Canadian veterans will always have gratitude and respect for the Dutch people, many of whom show up and applaud and thank the Canadian liberators during official parades. Okay, so here's another example of our self-guided tour. Stop number 4. There's 7 stops in total, but this one talks about Ottawa becoming Canada's capital. On New Year's Eve of 1857, Queen Victoria announced her choice of Ottawa as the new capital of Canada. This was a remarkable choice in that just 8 years earlier in 1849, Ottawa, then known as Bytown, had erupted in violent riots in protest of the impending visit by the Governor-General of the Province of Canada, Lord Elgin. So I do believe there's a movie playing. Let's go and see what it is.
Let's go.
Okay, so that is the Tulip Festival here in Ottawa, Ontario. The sun is setting, and it's just a really romantic evening out here. If you're coming out, come on out before May 20th, because that's when it's on till. Lots of beautiful flowers out here today. I got some really good shots. I'm going to show you at the end of the video some really awesome photos that I got. Come on down and check it out, because it's totally worth it. It's not on for very long, so you have to come down here before it ends. As always, I want to thank you for coming along with me on all of my adventures, especially this one. There's lots more festivals to come this summer, so I'm going to try to get to some more of those. And I just want to thank you again. And as always, I will see you at the next one.